Hi, good evening everyone, and I'm Michael, and this is my channel Northerners Nook. Tonight I'm on the site of Arnside Tower in Morecambe Bay on the Kent estuary. So I'm going to take a walk around the tower, and I'm going to just describe and talk about the place, and yeah, let's go. So this is Arnside Tower. It's a late medieval Pele tower built around the late 1400s, and it's easy to look at something like this and not realise how important it actually was at the time. It was built during a period when northern England was still affected by instability along the Anglo-Scottish border. This area saw regular raids from groups known as the Border Reivers, families and clans operating across the borderlands. Instead of larger castles, smaller fortified homes like this were built for protection. You see, it wasn't designed for armies. It was a defensive home for local land-owning families. Some say like the Middletons or the Harringtons. So what looks like a small ruin today would have been a fully functioning fortified home. As I walk around the outside, notice the thickness of the stone and how limited the openings are. Everything here is built for defence rather than comfort. And the entrance, as we see, is where you really start to see how the defensive design is up close. Let's go. Now. See how thick that is, and it's also thicker on the other side of the entrance also. Right. I'll just go around and show you the other entrance, because this would have been one of the most important defensive points of the tower, you see. And if you were trying to break into a place like this, it would have been the hardest part of the entry. So access would have been tightly controlled, with the design focused on slowing down or preventing your attackers. So we're going to go through and I will show you the inside. So we have a stairwell there. We don't have a really good layout of this building, but I will show you. Right, now we're inside, and this is the part most people miss. What looks like ruins today was once a working and functioning living space. Right, I will show you round. Right, I haven't got much of a layout, to be fair. So it would have had a ground floor, and it would have likely have been used for storage with very limited light and extremely thick stone walls. And this is the part I thought it would have had, but anyway, it would have had a fireplace, which would have been the key feature, providing heat and cooking space in what would have been a very basic but functional interior. The upper floors would have had access by narrow internal staircases like the one I showed you, built into the structure. And as the windows that I showed you before, and as you can tell, they weren't built for beautiful views, but for light and protection. So as you can see, it reflects a time when even a small community needed protection due to instability in the border regions, and today it stands as a quiet reminder of that period. Right, sorry if it was a bit jumpy. Yeah, it's one of those filming with a camera, just me. Right, so that was Arnside Tower, and when I was researching it, I was like, wow, didn't realise there was so much history, you know, in such a small place like this, and you can tell. But that's it. I'm Michael, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.